Welcome to another quick video about divisibility rules. This is once again Sir J, your math teacher for today. So, amo ni ang divisibility rules. Numbers divisible from 2 up to 10. Now, why is this important? It's because you need to memorize this because you can use it later in your fractions. So when you simplify a fraction, and also you can, if you are familiar with this, dasig mo lang mabalaan if a number is prime or composite. So these are the divisibility rules that you need to be familiar with. So we have 2, the last digit is even. 3, the sum of the digit is divisible by 3. 4, if the last 2 digits from a number, it is divisible by 4. 5, the last digit is 5 or 0. 6, the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. 7, you can double the last digit and subtract the sum from the rest of the number and set an answer that is divisible by 7. The last 3 digits, not 8, divisible by 8, if the last 3 digits form a number that is divisible by 8. 9, the sum of all digits is divisible by 9. And the number is divisible by 10 if the number ends in 0. Now, you can memorize this if you want, but I have a better way of getting familiar with divisibility rules, and that is what I want to discuss today. Okay, now actually we can group them. I group them so that it's easy for us para hapos lang sa aton ma-memorize. So I put it this way. This group is the ends with group. Okay. Dira ara ang divisible by 2, 5, and 10. Kaya nga aman, if the number ends with even, then automatic it is divisible by 2. Like 86, 242 ends with even number, they are automatically divisible by 2. If a number ends with 5, if the number is divisible by 5 if it ends with 0 or 5, and a number is divisible by 10 if it ends with 0, right? So like 200, 300, 4,000, anything that ends with 0. The next group is the sum of group. Okay. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of all its digits is a multiple of 3. Okay? So the sum is a multiple of 3, like 217. So if you add 2 plus 1 plus 7, you get 207. I mean, if you add 2 plus 0 plus 7, you will get 9, and 9 is the sum which is divisible by 3. Also, we have 6. If 6, no, we will go to 9 first. We have 9 if the sum of the digit is a multiple of 9. Like, let's take for example 9 another number like 972. Okay, 9 plus 7, 16, 17, 18. So the sum is 18, and 18 is a multiple of 9, 18. Okay, and then I put here 6, although you don't need to find the sum, but number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 or 3. That means to say, if the number is even, it's divisible by 2, and if the sum is, if you add the number and then the sum is a multiple of 3, then that means it's divisible by 3. In other words, if it can be divided by 2 and 3, it is also divisible by 6. And we have here, next group is the last two digits or 3 digits. Okay, a number is divisible by 4 if you are going to look at the last 2 digits is a multiple of 4. It's a multiple of 4. Like, take for example 416. Okay, so you can see 16 is the last 2 digits, and it's a multiple of 4. You can also have 204. 04 is a multiple of 4. Also, 2 zeros. Numbers that ends with 2 zeros is a divisible by 4. Okay, so for number 8, you look at the last 3 digits. If the last 3 digit is a multiple of 8, you'll take for example 7016. Okay, 016 is the last 3 digit, and it is read as 16, and 16 is a multiple of 8. You can also have 800,024. Okay, 24 considered as last 3 digits, 024. And also, if we have 3 zeros, okay, the last 3 digit is or are zeros, so that is also divisible by 8. Okay, so that's it for 8. And we have divisible by 7. Now it's quite challenging, because you need to double the last, and then when you subtract, double the last group. I name it double the last group, because when you double the last digit, you double the last digit and subtract to the remaining digit, dapat if it becomes 0, then that number is divisible by 7. Let's take for example 14, or let's take for example 126. So this last digit is 6. So i-double mo na siya. 6 times 2, you'll get 12. Kung i-subtract mo na sa remaining digit, which is 12, so you'll get 0. So that 126 is divisible by 7. You can try it on your calculator. Okay, so double the last digit. If the remaining write it here, if the remaining or the difference is 0 or a multiple of 7. Of 7. So we already had an example of, so 8 is 16, 8 times 2 is 16, subtract it, so you get 14. There you go. So this will become 2. Okay, so 14 is a multiple of 7, so 308 divided by 7. Okay, there you go. The answer is 44. So that's it for our divisibility rules. Thank you.